to Winter Olympics?
Oh, I want to watch more of the Night of Seven Kingdoms because that's really
I've heard it's really
good.
good. I've not seen any of it.
Oh my god, I love
Night of
the
Seven Kingdoms.
It's the new Game of Thrones spin-off.
yeah, and people are saying like
Okay.
these episodes are like the peak Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Like,
really?
Yeah, across the board. Yeah, I think one of the episodes got the highest rating any episode had got up until this.
Yeah, it was like a 9.7 or something.
But the short stories are great, so good. Really recommend them. It was it's about this knight who's like a squire who's knights him before he dies, and he's like so not ready, but he's really tall and he's really strong. And as a tall lanky kid, I was like, oh yeah, tall guy. But I'm so glad they done it well because it's really lovely book.
It's a book.
Yeah, there's a
right.
book and then it's the graphic novel, and then they've been actually quite faithful to both versions with the show. It's actually like you'll watch it and you're like, oh god, this is actually what TV was like, because it takes its time with things, and like it doesn't feel rushed, and I don't feel like I'm being swept away. It's really nice and relaxing. It's crazy.
Oh, that's really good. I do love a book that does that, really, to be fair. Like, just like a nice cozy read. Every single page is just like, oh, this is...
Oh, the book, yeah, but no, the TV show I'm talking about. The TV show
right.
feels like weirdly it's taking risks by letting moments breathe.
Oh, great! I love that, because a lot of like Netflix TV shows are just kind of like, oh, just shoving everything down your throat immediately.
And a lot of fucking Stranger Things finales and things. It's,
awful.
It's really nice.
And also, just like the cinematography, lighting, and everything on those kind of things is so garbage
everything
now.
It's Netflix lighting, just everything well lit all the time. No tone or anything. That's what it had. It had a tone.
There was a really interesting video essay I watched online about kind of cinematography and like framing of films and stuff, and like essentially it was using I mean, to be fair, it was using Lawrence of Arabia as an example of really good stuff, and then kind of like essentially the new Jurassic Park film as bad. But essentially like it was saying that
we watched the same thing.
Possibly, but it was saying essentially like such a small amount of the frame is taken up in like Lawrence of Arabia or older films by the thing you're trying to focus on, that allows your eyes to kind of wander around the screen and really be interested in kind of like what else is happening, kind of the setting, the staging, the lighting, and it just like the kind of beauty of it itself, and kind of like it lets you absorb the moment a bit more. Whereas like it's around 40 to 60% of the screen is taken up by people. So like close-up shots of the person, because you're paying them so much to be in the film, so you want to get them in the film. But it means that like essentially you're just watching a person do a thing. You're not actually really watching the film unfold. So you've got nowhere else to look other than just like, okay, I guess I'm just going to start Scarlett Johansson here. I guess I'm just looking at this guy here.
Yeah, I mean, not only that, but you'll notice every fucking shot with any person speaking in it, in Netflix, in Marvel, in like Hollywood at the moment, it's all deep focus and the background is blurry as fuck. It's blurry, you can't see anything.
So it's like you can only look at this one thing. It's like, well, but I shouldn't be doing that. I really shouldn't be doing that, because it makes the scene. It's not how the eyes see. Completely out of the scene, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just formulaic that they've just kind of everything's got tired and fallen back on the least.
Was it Gandalf who cried in The Hobbit?
Yeah, Ian McKellen cried in The Hobbit because he was essentially just working with green screens and tennis balls.
It wasn't. I don't even think he was working with green screen. It was because there was no one there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just working with tennis balls on his own.
Well, this is the thing.
Oh, yeah, tennis balls. Yeah,
loser.
Is that like, there's a lot of like, essentially, you know the animated category in the Oscars. They've not really been voted for properly for years, because essentially the people who vote will give it, like, just show the voting to their kids and be like, oh, which one of these did you like? So like good animation, good like storytelling and all that kind of stuff isn't never really voted for, because it's just usually becomes the best kids film of that year, which is not really what animation's about generally anyway. What was I going with this? Oh yeah, what I was going to say is that like essentially all Marvel films are just built on this giant green screen soundstage. So the only thing that is real is the actors there and nothing else. Even most of what they're wearing isn't necessarily that real either, because a lot of it's added in post. So, like, essentially, those are animated films as well. It's just that they're a different kind of animated film. Like, they always look so boring. It's why I really like the Christopher Nolan films, because like they use like the really like physical. You can see everything is there. He's doing it.
What was doing that recently that I liked?
Villeneuve.
Well, yeah, of course, with Dune.
Yeah, I mean, he specifically bred giant worms for it. It was really impressive.
Made a whole planet.
Yeah. Denis Villeneuve really just made a whole planet, and Fast and Light Travel as well. This dude's a genius.
It wasn't Stranger Things, but I felt like it came out around the same time that, and I was like, oh, actually, this is really good. I watched it all very quickly. Oh, what was it? What's like come out recently? God, last couple of months have been a blur.
I don't know. The Pit. Is it a sci-fi thing? Andor?
No, I'm still saving Andor. I do want to watch it.
I've not watched any of Andor.
I started watching it and then just didn't get.
You didn't get into it?
I think no, like I got into it and then just forgot about it.
Yeah, fair.
More of a me.
Fallout. That was it.
Yeah,
Fallout does a lot practical, and it really shows. It really fucking
it looks good.
Succeeds for it.
Yeah.
Is there a new one out?
Yeah, the whole season 2's out. It's great. It's in Vegas.
I've not seen season 2. I actually haven't finished season 1, to be fair, but it was good.
Oh, it's real good. Season 2, I think, is better.
All right.
There's a slow burn start, but we're in it now. It's great.
Nice. I've been recommended because I was looking up similar things to like Game of Thrones and all that kind of stuff. Apparently, I think it's Black Flags or Black Sails or something like that. It's supposed to be really good.
The Black Sails. Yeah, I think I know the one. No, Black Flag. Ghost Ship one, right?
Oh no, it's Black Sails. I don't know what it's about. I mean, other than pirates, right?
The investigation on the boat ship, on the ghost ship, the boat ship.
Wait, it happens during the Golden Age of Piracy. Did I just accidentally copy something that actually exists?
Black Sails. Oh, it's Assassin's Creed Black Flag as well.
Yeah, it's Black Flag.
Black Sails.
I absolutely just copied something that really existed in the Golden Age of Piracy. My bad.
Oh, is it? Wow, yeah. Treasure Island.
There's Long John Silver in it.
Oh yeah, the Golden Age of Piracy was just a thing.
Edward Teacher's in it.
Who's that?
Whitebeard.
Oh my god, you just reminded me, Max. We watched. What did we watch? Oh, Laura's not here. What's that one with? Is it Gerard Butler?
Oh, Master and
on
Commander.
The boat in Spanish.
Oh, in Spanish. Was it good?
We watched it in Spain. Yeah.
Master and Commander.
Yeah.
Well, we watched it in Spain over Raiders, so it was in Spanish.
Have you seen it before?
Yeah, I've seen it before.
If you haven't seen that, Jack, that's an unbelievable film.
Master and Commander.
Master and Commander is genuinely unbelievable. What was it like in Spanish?
I think it's weird because it's in Spanish, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's about English people going around.
Especially when it's like when they flying the British flag.
Yeah, they're flying the British flag, speaking Spanish. Oh, wait, are they against the French or are they against the Spanish?
They're still against the French. It would be really weird if they were against the
Spanish.
The French people had English accents.
But it's fine because it still works because they're against the French and everyone hates the French, so it doesn't matter.
That's true. Damn.
Yeah, what happens? What's the French translation? How does that work?
Well,
French Civil War?
They probably don't believe in it. It just doesn't exist as a film.
They made their own film.
With
Blair Track and hookers.
Right. Okay, so let's kick off then. Because Dave will have to go in about an hour, so Joe will probably join, and then we'll probably have to kind of finish So, does anybody remember what we got up to last session?
It's kind of a down session, wasn't it? We all kind of did our own things.
Downtime. We had 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days. To get ready, for our trip. We had a few chats. Rook fucked up their hands. They tried to hold onto a harpoon and burnt their hands, and then had big snowball wraps on them after.
Now Pan is about to fuck up his hands by holding a bomb.
Oh God, what happened with the bomb? That was like an immediate
we'll get
thing.
to that. We'll get to that. So, I believe Rook had his own kind of downtime, and what were you doing?
Rook in my one.
Yeah, you went off by yourself and.
We did, yeah. I went down to the docks and was kind of just sitting there and thinking about my role in the crew. I wanted to train with a rifle. Did I go anywhere else? I think that was about it.
I believe you interacted with a vegetable salesman. Because you were trying to practice your dodging and diving.
What did I do? Did I try to steal from him?
No,
it was a cabbage. Was it a cabbage merchant?
Yeah, you dodged really poorly and dodged into his cabbage.
Oh my god, that's right. I knocked the cabbage off, and then I was like, "Can I have this?" And then he was like, "Whatever."
And he was like, "Oh, you're famous. I heard you over the radio."
That's right. Can I get a signature? Like, can I get a cabbage? I think I signed a cabbage.
Yeah, he also asked for Eli's. No, was it Eli's or Barty's signature?
That's right. And then I went off in half, and I just threw the cabbage away. Yeah, and then it was mainly just practice, and I wanted to. We were upgrading the ship as well slightly. We wanted to get netting around the edge. I think is that what we settled on?
Yeah, absolutely. So you wanted to get half the all of the ship essentially covered in netting that you could kind of quick delete from the side to let people fall into the
probably
ocean.
In sections, because you don't want to necessarily release all of it, right?
Yeah, that would make sense. I think you talked to Roman Pierce about it, and he said that the problem is that acquiring that amount of rope this quickly will be a bit of a problem because there's been a embargo coming to the island, which means that no real stuff has come to the island for ages. So there's not been that much import of like hemp and rope and anything like that. So you'd have to go and kind of acquire it really to kind of determine how much you can get really. He also, I think you also talked to him about other stuff. He also mentioned to you, I think the log posts.
Yeah. And where we could probably get it.
Yeah, where you could probably find one. And you talked a bit about Reverse Island as well, about that's not too far from where you are currently, and what's happening there with the kind of the giant gates blocking off Reverse Island itself.
Yeah, and kind of put a flyer out for like if he hears anyone mustering or getting frustrated about the current blockade. That's it.
Yeah. The Grand Line.
Yeah, to get to the Grand Line. Yeah,
the route into it. Yeah.
So I believe, you've not really discussed it, and I know that not everybody's here, but I believe Eli is the only one to have travelled. Actually, Eli, knowing how the Navy can travel through the Calm Belt to get to the Grand Line, because you have been to the Grand Line, knowing how they have travelled, they can travel through the Calm Belt using those kind of ferries, the kind of tugboats, so they don't have to sail through it. Do you think he would have taken the route through the Calm Belt, or do you think it would have gone through Reverse Mountain?
It probably would, because doesn't the Reverse Mountain have some dangers attached to it, or am I just?
No, yeah, you're absolutely not wrong. Reverse Mountain is almost 99% danger.
So then it probably would have just been over the Calm Belt.
Yeah. Okay. So you haven't got too much information of kind of what to expect in Reverse Mountain, other than like vague stories that you've heard.
Yeah, and just maybe rumors and stuff like why we don't use the reverse mountain.
Yeah. Okay. So that was discussed with Roman. So you got a little bit more information there, and feelers being put out just in case anybody does try to storm the gates, quote unquote, or want to do that.
So, how do they actually get across?
The Calm Belt.
Yeah.
They have boats with those kind of big pedals on them, like the big water wheels.
Access manual labor.
Yeah, some of them use manual labor. A lot of them kind of just use coal fire and that kind of stuff to kind of chug along. But they're not very fast, is the thing. But they will get across. They'll plod along until they're through. So they're not good. They're not good at sailing the actual sea, but they're good at ferrying the Marines between Grand Line and the other seas.
And would I know where some are? Like where to find some?
Would you know where to find some? I mean, depending on your luck, a Navy base might have them. The ones closest to the Calm Belt would more likely have them than not. But that's probably all you have. You know that you actually. Nice.
I suppose I wouldn't necessarily know how to operate them though.
Yeah.
Because that wouldn't have been my role.
You remember that when you went, your ship was not tugged, it was left behind. And then you had to get on a new ship on the other side.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair. So if we want to take this ship, we have to reverse mountain it is. Okay.
Yeah, as far as you're... Well, roll me an acumen roll, I guess.
Acumen is D26. D26. Oh.
That's pretty good.
Explodes. 16.
You could theoretically tug the ante using those things, but the problem is like you probably need more than one of them to tug a single ship because they're not really designed to pull stuff. They're designed just to ferry people.
Yeah. I mean, either way, it's where I was going is probably not plausible.
Yeah, fair. But yeah, definitely an option. Cool. Then we went over to Eli. Eli, you were doing something else as well. I know you went to speak to Roman, but is there anything else you did whilst you were in down?
I mean, I was mostly just speaking to Roman, getting some more information, essentially doing all of that.
Yeah, and I believe.
And then I was just kind of hanging around the ship.
Yeah, and I believe Pan put on a nice ceviche for you, and then you discussed kind of what your plans were for upgrading the ship come next couple of days for the fight that you've got ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, you did also practice.
Oh yeah, I was the one who shot the harpoon, and Rook's hand was attached to it, right?
Yes, and Rook's hand got some hideous rope burn. Do you remember this, Rook?
Again?
You were playing around with the harpoon or practicing with the harpoon to see whether or not you could fire the harpoon.
I was planning with a harpoon. Indeed.
Yes, physically planning with it, unfortunately. And you got hideous rope burn on your hands.
I think it just means that we need to tie one of my limbs to it. That way I can't let go. I'm sure no badness will happen from that. I think it was me and Pan? Me and Eli tested it?
Yeah, it was you and Eli.
reconnecting slightly after the fallout of the Navy reveal. Trying to hold on to the rope behind the harpoon to plan out like how we might steal these flags. Like maybe we could fire people across. Tests inconclusive.
It's inconclusive as your hands.
Needs more testing.
No,
more experiments needed.
You've got your hands in like balls currently, don't you?
One trial, an experiment doth not make.
True. Very, very true. So yes, your hands are covered were for dinner, wrapped in these kind of circular, spherical gauze balls.
It's like Dobby after ironing them.
Yeah. Yeah,
look absolutely. At that iron his hands.
Then you thought to go and to rob or go and see whether or not you could find anywhere which will have rope. Which took you down the pier, and the first ship you came along to see happened to be the I believe it was the Liver Killer Pirates ship.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
And how did that go?
We decided to, I think, did we start? We were thinking that we split up. I was thinking of going stealth. You guys were going to go distract, but I think we just did so poorly that we basically just got turned around. It didn't even get to the stealth.
It went terribly.
Yeah, fully did not.
Although we did leave, we left a. Well, he was asleep, wasn't he, originally?
Yes.
So first of all, we woke him up
on a check to see where he was, but he was just kind of in darkness. And he was behind the tiller in darkness. You tried to sneak on the thing, were really loud about it, accidentally woke him up, because that was the first kind of stumbling block, and then failed to kind of talk him to going and allow you on the ship, I guess?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah.
He didn't want any. He didn't want any.
Trying to skip it out. Brooke was planning on going to the crow's nest at one point, and then we were going to cut the ropes and then lift all the rope up. Didn't get nearly that far. And then I can't remember exactly why, but we went to walk away, but then we turned back to them. Is that right?
Well, we left something on the bottom of the. We left him some beer and was it a pie or something that we bought, or a dumpling? One of Pan's dumplings, yeah.
Oh yeah. And then
as a little snack.
And then, unfortunately, I don't remember where he got a grenade. Oh no, I remember.
The pipe bombs.
It was a pipe bomb that Roman Pierce was working on, but I told him it was incredibly volatile.
That's yes. That's what we were going back for.
He was heavily warned about this. It was very volatile. It was a practice thing, and I kept rolling throughout the session to see whether or not it was going to detonate. And it did, in fact, detonate in Pan's pocket. So that's where we are now, with Pan on the receiving end of a pipe bomb attached to him.
It's a pipe bomb.
Problem is, Joe's not here. So I'm going to roll damage for him, and then I'm going to let him know what do I think is a reasonable amount of damage for a pipe bomb next to somebody. 4, 5,
instant death.
5d10 seems reasonable. 5d10, 5d8. Let's see. 5d8.
That's do fireball, and that's 68.
Is that 68 fireball?
Yeah. Or 86. I can't remember. I think it's 68.
Let's do 68 pocket.
I think it's 68. Fireball's at the 8.
Well, Pan should have rolled that in front of the table. I'll do that again so you can see the damage he gets. I'll do 5 because that was a lot. Okay, that's much less than. Hold on a second.
Just in time.
Okay, Joe, we're just about to roll the damage you take from a pipe bomb in your pocket.
Oh, pipe bomb in your pocket.
How you doing, buddy?
Oh, don't. I just literally fought my son to go to sleep for the last 2.5 hours.
Nice. Very good.
I am.
Out.
And he's been so ill the last week, like full out fever and everything. And I think he's just kind of coming out of it, but it means he's like, oh, I've slept loads, so I don't need to sleep now. And you're like, yes, you fucking do. Go the fuck to sleep.
Well,
right, how much damage? How much damage am I taking?
You're taking 68.
68. Am I rolling it?
I'm rolling it. You take 34 damage.
I die. I'm down.
What?
To be fair, the dice roll quite high, so it's pretty unlucky. But the volatile thing in Pan's pocket detonates in a loud cacophony explosion, which, incredibly loud.
And can I use my sharp-eyed crew ability to try and reduce it?
Yeah, absolutely. What do you do?
I suppose because it's called Sharp Eye, I'll kind of see that it's like started sparking and try and like slap it away from him.
Yeah, absolutely. So how much does it reduce the damage by?
XD6 number of conscious crewmates. So for 3 conscious crewmates.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. So do they explode? One of them explodes, right?
Yeah, one of them explodes.
Because one of them's a 1, yeah. So 13. Oh!
19.
19, yeah. So reduces it by 19 damage.
Somebody fast at maths do this. 24 down to 15 damage. Wow, that's a huge save from Captain Eli there. So describe how you prevent your comrade from being instantly obliterated by a pipe bomb.
So I suppose as we're kind of walking away from the pier, I'll kind of hear a strange like sparking, beep, and then like look over and see just kind of obviously. Would your pocket be on fire or like?
I think you definitely see like sparking kind of like
sparks coming from from your general direction, and having spoken to what's his name again?
Roman.
Having spoken to Roman earlier, I'll be like, wait, you Pan got a pipe bomb, and now he definitely said it was. Oh my god, words are hard today. What's that word? Volatile. That's the word. He definitely said it was volatile, so I'll put 2 and 2 together and just kind of pull it out your pocket and almost like throw it away into across the harbour. Obviously, it's not far enough to mitigate everything.
Yeah. You definitely kind of see what's happening and shout to Pan. It all kind of happens in slow motion. You reach into his pocket and kind of toss it as far away as you can with one hand, but mitigate the damage as much as you can. Pan still takes, I think it's 15 damage, which is it's a huge amount of damage saved from that captain's ability there. Otherwise, Pan would have been immediately down as the pipe bomb detonates midair in a cacophony of sound and light, which kind of rumbles the earth beneath you and kind of shatters a couple of windows near. And some of you might not be on the map on Albert at the moment, but I will.
I'm coming
up where you guys are. So a giant explosion happens. Let's say here, catching. Well, let's move some of you around so this makes more sense.
I'm in.
Swapping you around.
Oh, I took Eli. Where was he? Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
And Pan will be hit by the explosion, not dead on this time, but a giant explosion from the pipe bomb thunders across the thing. It is the middle of the night. It is quite dark. Well, lit up by this pipe bomb now. It was quite quiet until this as well. And now the guy is not only very suspicious of you, Alert, actively going to try and get his crew up here. Very wary of the package you've left on the foot of the dock. Now knowing you've got explosives.
Understandable. Well, now I guess everyone's awake.
And guys, what would you like to do?
Well, do you want to go first? I don't mind. I guess we're not in initiative, really. I'll see you go off, just kind of very dumbstruck by the whole thing. Kind of still looking back at the boat, still kind of set on that. I'll try and just move away, I think, just for a bit of safety as I get away, and then I'll sidle up and kind of run over to the boat and say, anybody got a bucket? We need a water. Kids on fire.
Closer.
Is anything on fire?
Roll me a luck check.
62.
62. Do you want something to be on fire or not?
I want something to be on fire.
Okay, so these barrels have started igniting over here.
Oh.
Okay.
On the side of the dock.
So I don't have to go and light something on fire then?
Yeah, you don't have to go and spark something up at the side.
Anyway, carry on.
Do not come any closer. This dock is... You just set some bomb off. I don't want you on my ship.
No, it wasn't me.
It
was a firework.
I'm nearly dead.
Somebody need water. The barrels over there are on fire.
That's your problem. They're on the docks.
Okay, well, I'll just
it's right next to your
boat. I see a bucket down there. I'll lean over the pier and try and pretend to fall off. Wait, my hands are fucked. I won't do that. I'll have a look at my hands. And
what's a more iconic duo than Rook being in the water accidentally?
Somehow I feel like Rook would be trying to put the fire out and then accidentally touch it and his hands are on fire. I feel like that's the image.
So you're just running around with your burnt hands covered in gauze on fire.
2 tiki torches for arms.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Or are you just kind of running around causing havoc?
I'll run and pick up the suicide dumpling and then run over to Pan to put it in his mouth. But I'll be like, is this a good one? But I'll say it quietly so no one else hears that.
You're saying it to me?
Yeah. This is your suicide dumpling. The one we left at the foot of the dock.
Left it out for Santa. Yeah, for their boat.
I don't know if you left it out and it had some sleeping stuff in it, or if it was.
I think I just gave it to him, didn't I?
No, we left it here.
He
didn't trust us.
Yeah, he didn't trust 3 people in the middle of the night coming up and trying to give him snacks whilst he was on his shift.
With a bomb.
It was just a normal suicide dumpling.
And then one of those 3 explode. I certainly wouldn't be trusting it after that.
Okay, so it's not going to heal you if I feed it to you. I'll feed it to you anyway.
No, it's not one of my ability ones. It was just an extra dumpling.
In my panic, I don't realise that, and I just feed it to you anyway.
Necessarily, because you give him such delicious food all the time, it all feels healing. So
it all heals me.
Feed him a dumpling after so Pan is anime levels of just completely grey, smoke coming out of his mouth. And Eli rushes over, grabs him in one arm, and kind of lightly shoves a dumpling in his mouth and be like, "Heal!"
And if you don't move your mouth, I'll move it for you.
Is it to chew, or are you going to make me speak for you? You
to chew.
Chatting.
To chew.
Right. You kept me alive, so I am still alive.
Okay, good.
But yeah, you know what? Pan's shocked from what happened and still unsure of what happens. Kind of lets you just move his mouth as he chews the dumpling he's made.
Yeah, absolutely. You're still recovering, still just woozy and just
yeah.
It's like a flashbang has gone off in front of you as well. It's you're so dazed and confused. You're just oh, whatever is happening to me surely is fine.
I will lie.
And then as Pan's all right, I'll kind of run back over here and be like, so you haven't got a bucket?
Don't come on this fucking ship, Captain!
Look, this whole dock is made of wood, and your boat is also made of wood. What does fire like to set fire to?
The gangplank, won't I? He's pointing a gun at you at this point.
I'll point one straight back at him.
I'll use this opportunity of like running off. I think the bandages that are wrapped around my hands like start to burn off as I'm just fanning my hands. Are just kind of really disgustingly brutalized. And then with this distraction, I'm just going to try and I think it's like it's the Pirates of the Caribbean. It's like, okay, the hands are burnt. They're trying to like catch the rope in their legs and elbows and try to like stealth their way onto the front of the boat with this distraction.
Yeah, absolutely. So roll me a stealth check. Eli is distracting him currently, so he's not kind of paying attention to you specifically. Oh, nice. Pretty good.
That doesn't explode. Does it explode?
No. That one doesn't. No. And now roll me a rogue check. Let's say DC 9 to get onto the boat.
Yeah. Oh, another 12.
2 12s. Very nice. Yeah, absolutely. If you'd like to describe to me how you get across to the boat, you can.
I think Rook runs, and it's like the most easy hop across if you could use your hands. But seeing as they can't, maybe it's just like one rope, maybe under the masts here. And I think Rook has to like almost like kind of Takeshi's Castle, where they had to reach for the donut, just run up and then like grab it with their mouth and like scramble with their elbows and just in pain from their hands, and then they'll do like a front roll and land over here.
Yeah, like hands out to your side, kind of limply, and you're kind of avoiding using them completely. Your neck muscles straining as you pull yourself up. But you are now aboard the kind of the rusty bucket that is their ship.
Oh yeah. I'm going to look around for any rope, any chains. I'm looking at these anchor chains.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. There are a couple of anchors on board. The kind of front mast has got rigging on it as well. And there's a few like piles of rope kind of kicking you out. So like here and here, there's some rope.
I'll get disconnecting them.
Oh, sorry. You got a couple of anchors there, because some rope there. The mast has got rigging on it and some hoisting chains and stuff. So there's absolutely some stuff around you if you want to kind of look into what you want to take.
Hell yeah! I'll take. I think I'd focus on rope. Just the rope that is most loose and easy to grab. I wouldn't like be undoing rigging or anything, I don't think. But what I do want to say about is this anchor at the front. I don't know what the mechanism is, if it is one of those that like turns and spins around and then it coils around it. But if it is one of those, I want to try and see where it connects to the coil, the center, and try and loosen that. So if they were to drop it, it would just fall.
Yeah, interesting. So yeah, it's actually just it's not very sophisticated. This ship is not the nicest. It's compared to yours, where yours is like, not necessarily modern. It's like very well put together. This one is like very much cobbled together. So this one's actually just an anchor on a chain, and then that chain is just like hooked to the floor plate. So in the center of that kind of like that chain is just essentially a very very strong carabiner linking it to the floor.
Nice. Can I undo it, or does it need something further?
I would say it's kind of like bolted there, but if you did some sort of damage to it, it could loosen it.
What I'll do is I'll look back at the group, as I think I would hear like Eli and the guy arguing on the gangplank at this point. I'll get my gun out, I'll get my pistol out, and just aim it at the bolt and look over and wait for one of them to shoot.
We cut back to Eli and this guy kind of having a standoff, guns pointed at each other. He's like, "Don't take another step further. Do not take a step on this ship. You've proven yourselves to have explosives."
Is the fire spreading?
Give me a luck check. Let's say higher than you got a 62 before, higher than a 62, and it's spread a little bit.
Oh, I thought I was 73 then. 37.
So it's not spread
21.
yet, but it is still kind of like catching and roaring. It's only been a few seconds.
Okay, yeah. And then I'll say, look, I won't. Can I see a bucket on the boat at all?
Yeah, give me. I'll give you. I'll roll. Well, that's not what I meant to do.
89.
Oh, yep. You see a pyramid of buckets next to you.
I just be like, just give me one of those goddamn buckets
I don't
from
see
that
any
pyramid
buckets.
of buckets. I'll point one of my pistols at him and be like, there.
There? Are you putting
And then-
the pistol at him or the buckets?
At the pistol. The pistol at the bucket.
All right. Those aren't buckets, those are pots.
They will do as a bucket.
Oh, well, you didn't ask for a pot, you asked for a bucket.
Fine, give me a pot.
They're not
Please.
yours.
Yes, that's why I'm asking to borrow it.
Will you promise to give it back?
Well, yes.
Well,
Why
then-
would I need a pot after I've put this fire out?
Fine, take one of the pots.
This is not some elaborate scam to
Guys,
steal
You're
a
only
pot
allowed
from
to take
you.
one of the pots.
Guys,
Yeah.
guys, the fire's spreading.
Hold on, we've been trying to work out this contract here. So I'm going to give you one pot, you take the pot, and you have to give it back to me within 3 to 4 working hours.
I mean, hopefully it won't take that long to put this fire out.
Well, I'm hoping so, but I'm giving you some wiggle room.
I mean, if you could give us 2, then
Two
we
he's
could...
asking for. 2. He turns around. 2 he's asking for to no one.
Fine, I'll take one. I'll take one.
Oh, 1.
So,
Yeah, no, I'm
do you
so
want-
grateful, aren't you? After you've caused the explosion and the fire, and I'm grateful to give you one of our pots.
Your crew won't be up to get this thing on before.
You don't
set
know
sail
how
before
you don't
this.
know that my crew isn't coming right now.
I'll wait like a second and be like, where?
One of the pots flies in front of the screen like tumbleweed.
See, look, they're flying away.
On the way. Fine, take a pot.
So am I allowed to step on you? Or, are you going to give me the pot?
Give me. You want him to step up and give you the pot, don't you?
Yes.
Give me a
Step
parlay check. You're trying to convince a man who's just exploded something in front of to kind of step up to you and get
I'm
within
really bad
melee
at
range. So
parlay.
I'm going to say you're going to need a parlay of 13 to get this done.
Ooh, so 12 and a 4.
Ooh,
10.
Close. How about you step up, grab a pot, and then I won't fill you full of holes if you don't keep stepping foot forwards.
Fine. Then I'll kind of inch forward and grab a pot. Where is the pot?
That is kind of just like a giant, literally a massive pile of them there.
I'll like put both my pistols away and then just like make a big like emphasis of when you take something like, see, this isn't fucking hard.
Yeah.
And in doing so, kick over the pyramid of pots.
Oh, good. That was a low blow, okay? That is cheap and a low
No,
blow.
that was an accident. That was an accident.
If it makes a loud noise, I'll fire the gun.
Yeah, it'll definitely make a loud clattering as the pots all kind of fall down. The gun will go off. You rolled quite a high rogue check, so I won't make you roll another one right now, but you'll have to roll another one if you have to want to do anything else. So the pistol goes off and you kind of damaged. Well, roll me a damage with the pistol. I think it's 2d6.
That's a 9. That's not bad.
Pretty good. So yeah, you as the kind of pots kind of clatter down, you take your moment. You fire the flintlock directly at the kind of the mooring anchor.
Where it's like attached.
Exactly, and you can definitely see like the hole has gone through this kind of thick iron circlet. It's kind of like the kind of thing more like linking it back to the ship, and there's definitely now like a discernible kind of hole missing from that chain. So if too much weight was put on that, you could imagine it would break off.
I'll just, like the Grinch, go and go off and get some more rope.
Yeah, absolutely. The Grinch who stole rope. Pan, what are you doing in this moment?
I think I'm still like in a bit of shock. And with everyone else like arguing and stuff, I would have said during the point where Eli, right? Eli's talking about the pot. So I'm kind of just watching this fire spread. And I think I will have realised that I left another one of these on our ship, and I should just start running off towards our ship.
That's actually a good shout.
So as this is kind of happening, Eli, you turn around with a kind of pot in hands, like light smirk underneath your hat, after kind of like irritating this guards for not helping you with the thing, and then you turn around to kind of like, okay, now me and Pan can finally kind of just kind of put this fire out, and we get back to what we're doing. And you do see Pan smoke trailing him as he kind of like runs, like just super fast away from wherever you are. It's down the pier.
Full sprint.
Yeah.
As I don't know that he's necessarily got two, I'll just be like, has the blast gone to his head or something? And then I'll kind of be like, fine, I'm going to sort this fire out, and then I'll give you your pot back, and then I'll kind of run down and start putting the fire out.
He's going to be like muttering under his breath, people like you were the worst, just coming in here, taking other people's pots, knocking them over, and he's going to start restacking.
Again, I'm sorry about the pot of stacks.
Oh,
the stack of pots.
Oh, over here, intentionally knocking over stacks and apologising for him.
I can see I'm not going to convince you, and we'll kind of just probably keep bickering.
Yeah. It's just going to be like a shouting match back and forth. I'm going to roll a check to see where the crew's at. Crew's not forthcoming yet, so it's just him on the ships currently. Eli, what do you do? Not Eli. Rook, what do you do?
I'm still taking rope. I'm gonna listen into the conversation and just kind of basically just being aware of if things are going south or things are wrapping up and Eli's going. I've heard Pan go. So
if you're gonna move up, because you just shot, I want you to redo the rogue roll. You can do this one with level 2 advantage because Eli is helping you. Kind of distract him. So he's now fully kind of forgotten that there was another person because Eli is confusing him.
Oh.
Right, 8.
Oh, we ain't ready. We ain't done yet. That's a 16 for the first roll. Let me roll with advantage. Oh my god. Or a 17.
All happening this evening. So yeah.
Damn, my rolls are crazy.
You're using the kind of this distraction, the kind of glowing fire. Eli shouting and pointing fingers and be like, "This is your fault. You should have just given me the pot." And the guy kind of shouting back, "Well, I'm not the one who caused the explosion on the side of the dock, putting everybody's lives in danger. I think I'm bleeding from the shrapnel." And the kind of just like this back and forth keeps happening, and you can kind of, you don't have free roam of the ship, but you can easily move about the ship as you like.
I was going to say, what role would it be to, while that conversation is going on and we see this guy like shouting towards Eli, I think in the background I want to have like Rook swinging rope to rope on the sails, like behind him with him there, and then as he turns around, Rook is gone and all the sails are just on the floor.
You are swinging kind of George of the Jungle style. And then you suddenly land on the midden mast, so the middle one there, and on the kind of cross beam on the main yard, and then you kind of step to in your kind of gallant, very poised manner, and then suddenly all the masts just kind of drop from the ship behind you without even you looking, and then attached to you all around your shoulders is about kind of 300 yards of rope.
Yeah, I think I look like the Michelin Man just running, wrapped up in rope. Yeah,
so it's definitely becoming harder and harder to move. But as you were swinging on these ropes, you were also rolling them up around you as you were going.
Yeah, I get back to the boat, just full Tasmanian devil, unravel myself. I get Beybladed by Eli.
Nice. Is there anything else you'd like to do, or are you going to try and escape now?
I think I'll try to meet back up with Eli. And if Eli does Eli look like they're staying?
Oh, I should probably check to see whether or not this man has noticed that all of his cells have just been destroyed. Hold on a second. Meh. Oh,
it's loading. That's pretty good.
Pretty good. 11. He turns around and as the kind of sails fall, he doesn't notice you specifically, but he's like, "You destroyed the masts with your bleeding explosion."
The masts are still there. Granted, the sails are not on the masts.
Well, why are the sails falling off? The only thing that's happened in the last 5 minutes is your bleeding being here. You took a step on the ship, and you're cursed. You are. You
like every time
Fine,
he
I
turns
won't
back.
step.
Sorry,
No, you go. You go.
I was going to say, every time he turns back to Eli, I think we see, almost like Toy Story 2 with the traffic cones, we see this big pile of rope just stand up and then move a little bit and plonk down as he turns back around.
Yeah, absolutely. Just in the middle of the ship, there's a huge kind of like pyramid of rope that's just kind of moving along.
As is the fire like dimming down now?
Yeah. You've got
just before I put the last kind of pot of water over it, I'll kind of light a cigar and then just put it out. And then I'll turn to him and be like, "Fine, if you don't want me back on your ship, here's your pot," and I'll throw it back. Like, here?
Right, okay. He's gonna running jump and catch it. So he's gonna do.
Does he catch it?
He's gonna do I guess a performance check would be like parlay, right? So he'll do a parlay check. I believe this is his parlay.
Maybe it's Dex, so maybe it's
no. He's definitely trying to like show you up, and he sideways jumps like a goalie trying to get it. Kind of slow-mos in the air, and then his arms are about 4 feet short, just like so short for catching it, and he just kind of lands onto the ground, and the pot lands on the ground and smashes into 20 pieces. He goes, oh! You don't see him because he's now below the kind of the balustrades. You just hear him going, "Oh!"
Wait, so it's not a metal pot?
No, they're all like ceramic, like clay pots. You just hear him go, "Oh no!" I love this.
And with that, I'll just as I see a mass of rope just walk off, I'll just disappear before he even turns around.
Yeah, a sentient mass of rope walks towards you, and inside is Rook, and you run away. As you can hear, kind of like sirens, kind of off in the distance, as police or the local Marines have been called because there was an explosion at the docks.
The Coast Guard arrive.
Yeah, the ship started showing up. Nobody move.
I was thinking about like carving our calling sign. I don't know even if we have a calling sign, but I was going to carve it on the sails, and I was like, that's not going to work anymore.
Well, I mean,
it's been late for that one.
You did do that when you rescued Barty, but I can't remember what you put.
Yeah. What did we do? Was it a playing card?
Playing card, but then we set fire to it, so I don't.
I was going to say I set fire to everything.
Yeah.
I think you wrote Kingpin Pirates.
Yeah, I think I did it in like in flour or something. I wrote Kingpin Pirates, and then I tried to set fire to it, set fire to the whole building or something.
So I'm not sure that got through. It does remind me as well. We do need to get a Jolly Roger from you for next session.
Yes.
As soon as we started, I was like, "Oh fuck! I didn't do any drawing."
I forgot to remind you as well. To be fair, that's sort of partially on me. Okay, so you guys kind of book it back to the ship. I'm going to need a group rogue check. As like a
easy.
This is kind of like a skullduggery sort of check. Like, you want to kind of run through back streets, kind of get away. You don't want to take the immediate direction back towards the ship. Other than Pan, who has just made a beeline, unless you wouldn't have made just a beeline for the ship, but did you?
No, I think I'd make a beeline for the ship.
Okay, you made a beeline for the ship. So
8.
Eli, you make some
clanking off.
Yeah, you kind of clank off in your kind of like broad armor, and you're slowly getting away from the scene. But Rook, disappears onto the rooftops into the shadows, and will take a kind of circuitous route. He'll double back on himself so that his footsteps go in multiple directions. It'll be very hard to follow Rook going back to the ship, but yeah, you are able to get back.
They roll at disadvantage with being covered in rope.
Very good point. Forgot you were covered in rope. Yes, absolutely. What did you roll first?
16 for the first one and 12.
Explodes,
Yeah. Oh well, yeah.
I mean, 16
19,
is your minimum.
so 16 was
The camera kind of pans up to the top of a building, and it's just like Batman standing on a parapet, but actually it's just the Michelin Man covered in rope.
It's just a pile of rope and the Batman music.
And rather than the cape swaying in the wind, it's just rope swaying.
Just one strand.
Yeah, strands of rope.
Where's the nod?
And then you get back to the ante where the dock is. Obviously, Roman Pierce never sleeps, so he's awake. Just still like doing stuff in the thing. He was the one who kind of sent you off to go and get the ropes. And Pan, you run back to the ship. This is before everybody else gets back. You get back to the ante, a little bit winded after having kind of run the entire length of the pier, but you remember you had 2 pipe bombs. Do you remember where you put the other one?
Did I tell you last session?
You did not.
Okay, no, I think I would have just like left. I would have left it on the ship, but it wouldn't have been anywhere specific. So I guess I would have, because we bought them and then we went. So it would have probably been on the top of the ship somewhere in a box.
Right, absolutely. So yeah, let's say just like on some of the. Is this the right one? Oh, there you go.
It's one with like 3 layers, right?
Yeah. So it'll just be on the kind of top deck of the ante, somewhere around here, and roll me a luck check. Actually, I need you to roll me 2 luck checks. They both need to be higher. The first one needs to be higher than 10, and the second one needs to be higher than 20.
Easy.
Oh, God. Oh
my God.
Higher than 10?
Good.
Okay.
No,
Well, you had such good rolls. I've got to throw in my bad rolls.
Okay, yeah.
3. There you go.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah. So
I've rolled a 5 and a 3 in the 3 of the 3 luck checks I've done with these bombs. 2 of them have been sub 5.
I
don't even know what that says about me, but
your
I'm
luck
sure it
with
says something.
Your luck with pipe bombs isn't necessarily the best I've ever seen. And as you make it up the gangplank, you're running, make it up the gangplank. You just put a single step on the boat, on the ante, when another pipe bomb explodes near you. I will say it's not necessarily directly next to you, so you're going to take a little bit of damage here, so just 1d8 worth of damage. Oh, for God's sake, and that crits as well. Okay, well, you just took 15 damage again. Sorry, Joe.
Okay, I am down.
Oh boy!
That was really unlucky because it was 1d8 and it just happened to crit and then rolled second to max.
Hold on, it was really unlucky. I've rolled a 5, and on a D100, I've rolled a 5 and a 3. I think, I think that the unlucky is.
Wait, in the last 3 sessions, have you
been hit?
Have you got? Have you been down twice?
He got a 5 and a 3, and he got hit by 2 separate pipe bombs.
Yep.
The only 2.
The only 2 pipe bombs
on separate boats.
And the luck check to pass, not getting exploded by them, wasn't even that high. It's just you rolled really poorly.
Yep.
And then the damage on this
I rolled really poorly twice.
Yeah.
Not a one-off. This is a regular thing I do.
So Eli and Rook are kind of pulling up. You're about 50 feet away when you see the ante detonates. On the top deck of the ante absolutely explodes. Shrapnel gets sent up into the sails, where kind of some of them are cut. Some of the balustrade on the kind of starboard side. This side gets blown out, and the worst thing you see is that Pan, who is just at the top of the gangplank, far enough away from the explosion itself, but one of the balustrades kind of shoots off and smacks into him, and he gets knocked back, clearly unconscious. And Pan, I'm going to get you to roll me another luck check. You need to roll above a.
Just stop getting me to roll luck checks.
You need to roll me above a 33. Okay, cool.
70.
You land onto the docks, not in the water.
Oh, that would have been great. But anyway, yeah.
Where is he?
I was like, well, a third of you could land on the ship, a third of you would land on the docks, a third land in the water. So, like, yeah.
Well, it's an explosion, so that would happen, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, fair. Good point. But Pan is now down, smoking, and not doing very well on the
just lying down smoking.
Yeah.
I've been running and like giggling to myself about the whole, fiasco that we caused, and then see it happen, and then I'll just pause and be like, "Oh fuck, there was 2."
I think as Eli and Rook arrive, Rook's covered in this rope, and then the explosion just like blows all the rope off. Just blows him out of it, and carry on.
Yeah, the rope kind of blows away, and you're kind of just left there, naked.
Yeah, I want to keep the rope, hopefully.
Yeah, of course. You get to keep the rope, but for dramatic effect, you're now not wearing the rope, but it's just kind of flown away for a second.
Did you take your clothes off in the rope or not?
I did not.
I meant naked off wearing the rope.
I've got my full cosplay captain coat and everything on. I'll look at you, Eli, and say, "Do you have anything to heal? Anything that might get
does a cigar heal?
What the hell?
Not that I'm aware of. I'll grab a nearby bit of rope and try to, I don't know, get it to somewhere to either swing to it or get it closer. I'll be rushing over to Pan. Basically.
Yeah, I suppose we'll just rush over to Pan and probably just. Is Barty? I imagine Barty stayed on the boat.
Barty is asleep through the.
He's our medic. Yeah, he's the healer. Let's go wake him up.
He is the medic.
Yeah.
This is how Pan falls off the boat, by the way. This is kind of how you see it.
I thought I didn't fall off the boat.
In the general chat. No. Like, yeah, but you got blasted from the top deck of the boat down to the docks.
Does he land right next to us?
What the hell?
Well, he's about 30 feet away, but yeah, close enough. That's what it reminded me of. Right, if you want to go and wake Barty up, he's below deck.
Pan is.
Just the giant explosion arc. That's so good.
Yeah, I'll kick the door in and then jump and elbow drop him.
Oh, what are you doing, lad?
Man's exploded twice. He needs help.
Oh, he's probably just put too much chili in one of his dumplings again. He kind of turns over.
And I'll bring the limp Pan in.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the lad! What happened to him?
Explosions.
2 pipe bombs.
How did he get pipe
one
bombs?
night.
I don't know, but they were given to him, and he was the only one damaged in both of them.
I've only seen this twice before. He'll
and now 4 times.
Aye, lad, you make a good point.
I've heard many, but I didn't see them.
How do you think I lost these legs? I'm going to quickly go to his crew job abilities.
How's the ship as well?
Oh, the ship's taking a lot of
did the ship
damage.
take?
So stuff like that.
Oh dear.
Why is it not summarizing? There you go. That's 24 damage, which is unironically less damage that Pan took from the first one.
That first one was potent.
That first one was filled with a little bit extra. Two skills. There you go. Captain Doctor. He has adrenaline shot. So 1 item which heals XD8 Doctor level. You guys are level 2, aren't you?
Yeah.
He heals Pan for 7 as he kind of like pulls out an EpiPen And he goes, "Hold still, lad. Barty's got you." And then just shoves it just like, randomly into his body, and then just pumps it full. And Pan, you'll feel a breath come up as you're awake.
Right.
Why?
There's another bomb on the ship.
Not anymore.
What?
There's another
And
bomb
did
on
you
the
have-
ship, and Barty runs
Did
out.
you have 3?
What'd you say?
You've had 2, yes. Is there a third? Is there a third, Pan?
It's really quiet in here.
The second
tried
pipe bomb
mine.
hit the second ship already.
Are you mocking me or are you actually talking?
Do you know sign language? Pirate sign language?
You mean PSL?
PMSL.
Pan, because who would like to roll me a luck check?
Sure.
No.
My luck checks are good. Just gonna charge it up. It's gonna be 100, straight handy. No.
One straight handy coming up.
38. The ship is not on
17,
fire.
38.
You beat the luck check by about 5%. The ship is not on
The
fire.
ship is not on fire.
Not on fire.
We don't need a pan.
Yeah. Eli just about to run back. Yeah, Pan, your ears are ringing.
Yeah, sounds about right.
What happened? Did you blow up again?
What?
I think
Did
you're
you
gonna have to.
blow up again?
I don't know.
Somebody give me some paper.
I'll kind of try and mimic it, like you pointing at you, and then like blow up. 2, like, and then I'll put like 2 up.
Not once, but twice.
Yeah.
Dave,
And then I'll be like 3, and then shrug.
No.
No, there's no third.
What's the
bomb.
last one?
And then I'll put my thumb up.
Dave, conscious that it's 9:45, and you said you wanted to leave right now.
Oh yeah.
We'll
We'll just finish this and then yeah.
Okay.
This is certainly not going to put us in good stead for the competition. We need to be more careful. However, we did get rope. I'll hop out of the ship and go grab it.
Yeah, you got about you were covered in about 300 feet of rope. So it definitely enough to kind of cover one like side's worth. You can kind of decide where that kind of like rope goes.
Sides worth.
So if you want to kind of do one bit here, one bit here, one bit here, one bit here, you could theoretically do that. You know, kind of split it up a little bit. But you could definitely decide how that rope is kind of put on the ship.
Oh yeah, 2 sections. Is that worth? Did you say?
Yeah, you got like essentially like a one side's length. So if you wanted to kind of just do like
Ooh.
one back here, one front here, or like split it up how you'd like.
Oh yeah, nice. I think kind of maybe middle of both sides, just the central area, or maybe back. Depends if we think people are going to be jumping on at the back or not. I think it's just at the sides, a little bit on both sides, central.
Yeah, I think a bit on both the middle. At least it directs people to jumping on either at the front or the back. I feel like it's harder to do that.
Yeah, and the ropes being there, hopefully, will just make people do it anyway. Like it'll be easiest.
Unless we can get more rope somehow.
Little did they know.
More.
Well, we could walk a bit further down the pier.
There are more
went
boats.
So well for you. Another Jean.
We need 2 more pipe bombs, please.
Yeah. Pan walks up smoking to
I'd like some more.
yeah.
They're very volatile.
You're shouting at the top of your lungs. It's just like
Anyone else pipe bombs?
How much rope did the arena have?
the arena.
That's some big chains, I remember.
It had 2 long bits of rope, but not actually like that much rope itself.
Ah, okay.
Bunting.
But
Fair.
Rook would know better about that.
They had flags. If we want more rope, I don't know, because they had a shortage on the island. I don't know if we need more rope. I think we should have a look for more boats. But I think we might.
But it might also look suspicious if all of the rope on the island disappears and then there's a boat full of rope.
Well, I mean that's pretty much exactly what's happened with the other boat.
Yeah, but now there's only one victim.
Yeah, there's in the contest not as many
how
people
people
care.
can gang up on you with no rope?
True. True, that's a good point.
Can't get through our nets. But yeah, I think I don't think we're going to hide from what we've done in terms of stealing the rope, and we think you just got to own it. But I think we'll be ready regardless. Also, their anchor doesn't work, which is fun.
That's a good point. And you've also heavily damaged their sails.
They're going to be easy pickings.
To be fair, you've also heavily damaged one of your own sails.
What? Man.
What?
I'll look at what's he called? Who's fixing it for us? What's his name?
Roman.
I'll look at Roman and just look at the damage and say, do you think you could sort that before the next contest? You haven't got home yet, so
when is it, man?
I think it was. Is it 2 days?
I think it's
1 day at this point.
I think it's 1 day. Yeah.
I meant 2 day after midnight already. I see.
Oh, you want a rush job? Yeah. I can't say I'll have to.
Family.
I can't say God damn it! He puts his hand out for a handshake.
I do like ooh fingers, and then I shake his hand.
He
Ooh fingers.
He does not like that.
Yeah, you put them together, fingers? And it's like ooh. Yeah.
Roll me a parlay check with disadvantage.
It's not good. I'm not very likable. Oh,
what's your
14.
roll this evening? Roll it again. See what
I've been hitting those 12s like crazy.
They're the opposite of me. That's what they are.
Oh, and that explodes as well.
Wait for it. Oh, 12 both ways.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, the other one was higher, but 12 is the highest.
He begrudgingly shakes your hand and then says, "Look, I can make the anti-sails look like they did before. It'll have to be like a patch job, but I can get them running.
Functional's fine."
Well, you know, I don't like to. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. That's why I didn't really want to sell your friend that pipe bomb, because I knew they weren't ready yet. But he was so keen.
Well, our friend wasn't ready, or the pipe bomb. I think both. You can make a case for.
Well, the pipe bomb wasn't ready, and your friend wasn't ready for the pipe bomb.
It's certainly the latter. The first one, I feel like it was very ready.
Oh yeah, well, the problem was always the fuse, not necessarily the boom.
I kind of saw the first one. I didn't see the second one. Pan?
Yeah.
Oh, that man is.
Never mind.
Covered in blood.
I think the first one knew when it was due.
Okay. Interesting. And can you describe the explosion in explicit detail so that I've got some samples that I can take back with?
Beautiful.
You might have to give Pan a form to fill out on that one.
Oh, yeah. I've got to use a researcher that I use for these kind of things. Hey, Robert Boblin. Robert Boblin comes out with the clipboard. Amazing. So he's going to fix up your sails and kind of undo the damage you've just done. You've also kind of organised where you want the rope to be and how much you kind of want to put there. So it's mostly in the middle, right, on these kind of sides.
Oh, okay. We don't have time. I don't think. Oh yeah, it's later today, so it's kind of tonight we got. I don't think we'll have time to do any more sabotaging, but I kind of want to go back to the scene of the crime. Try and be somewhat disguised or something, like wear somebody else's outfit perhaps, and basically try to pass all of that off as like the actions of another crew. I mean, they did see all of us and they know what we look like, so
it was dark.
And they absolutely fought you before.
Yeah,
it was dark.
Twice.
Well, our faces were all lit up when the pipe bomb went off.
Yeah. Eli, you were very much not in the dark. You were trying to put out a fire.
They didn't.
Oh,
they
yeah,
didn't
good point.
see
Fair.
anything. They saw nothing.
Let's go back and kill them. There's only one witness.
Okay. So the ante will be fixed up. Next time, I'll remind you in the chat so we can have a think about it. But we will need a Jolly Roger for you.
Jolly Roger, yeah.
Um,
I'm going to design that tonight.
Okay, cool. I'll put it in the chat anyway, just so everybody can have a think about it as well.
Yeah.
Joe, I've also put in the rules and documents section. I've added some new kind of sailing stuff. So for active sailing.
Yeah. I kind of half read it whilst I was ignoring my son.
I think it's a big wall of text, but it makes sense, and I think it is very logical if once we get into it.
Yeah, it's just a bit of just for everybody to have something to do rather than one person having something fun to do whilst we're actively sailing.
Yeah, that's it. It looks like a lot, but it's actually a lot of different roles that just remember one thing each.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I could cut it down for text, but actually it's not too complicated. It's just that I wanted to make sure it's really clear what you're doing.
Yeah, it's got to be that.
This is really complicated. I'm really annoyed at you.
Right, that's
really annoying.
How dare you put care and effort into it?
This one's the.
I refuse to roll luck checks from here on out. You're just going to decide the worst thing has happened to me. That's what it is.
Actually, what it is this campaign is just how bad like Barty became bad like Barty, and Pan is just bad like Barty.
Pan is bad like Barty, yeah.
Oh my god, it's like Looper.
Yeah. This is Tenet, and you're doing an inverse pincer maneuver.
I've never seen Tenet. What is the plot of it? Can somebody try to explain it?
Yeah, I can. It's not like
time goes backwards and forwards.
Exactly. So like,
fine.
Essentially, the plot is that a billionaire is is jilted and really pissed off for no reason and wants to end the universe by sending time backwards to the point of where time started.
I said, what's Tenet about? Not what's BBC News about.
And people from the future and the past are trying to stop him at the same time, kind of linearly.
I see. Right.
So it's really weird. I wouldn't necessarily say it's the most well written film, but there are definitely sequences in there that are cool. And that's about it.
I'll give it a half watch and then plain I didn't understand it.
It's not that complicated.
Nah, it's just that you'll pick up if you try to describe Inception, people will be like, "Oh, it sounds complicated."
Yeah, it's not actually complicated.
Right, okay.
You pick it up and be like, "Fine."
It's hard to describe. It's not complicated. Whereas Inception's not that complicated to describe, and also not that complicated either.
Yeah.
Big black hole. I don't know why people didn't understand Inception. It wasn't that complicated.
I mean,
for them it was.
If you have a basic comprehension of physics and how time dilation and all that works, then you're fine.
But you gotta take into account
you're gravity means time.
Imagine the average mind of humans, the average British person. Yeah.
Oh no, I prefer not to imagine them.
Yeah, but now remember that half of the population is dumber than that guy.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Don't talk about Andy when he's not here.
But he's not a British guy. He's Polish.
Yeah.
He is now.
Exactly. Is he a British citizen?
Yeah, he got a citizen.
When?
Literally very recently. Last week? Didn't he go pick it up last week?
Andy never tells me nothing.
Yeah, he did. He posted in my chat.
Oh, I don't have that chat open. It's an active one.
Andy never speaks to me. Oh no, I don't read his messages.
What? I'm in other chats with him.
A very important person.
I'm not going to get into
this.
This
is like you not being told about big surgery.
I'm not going to get into it now. I'm still angry. My dad. Oh man, my dad had major surgery on Tuesday. So he had his shoulder replaced for a metal ball and socket joint.
Did he not tell you anything?
No, I was told about it by my mum posting in our family chat, calling me out, saying that I should wish my dad. I hope he feels better. Make sure people send nice messages to dad because he's just come out of major surgery. That's how I found out that my dad had major surgery, by being called out in the family chat about not knowing about it.
Nice.
So I've been very.
Had other people wish them well?
Yeah, well, no, all my siblings, my parents obviously both knew about it. All my siblings knew about it. I was the only one who didn't know about it. And then, so I text my siblings, be like, "What surgery? What are you talking about? He's not in surgery." And my older brother was like, "Yeah, he is. He's had arthritis in his shoulder for years, and he's getting his shoulder replaced. He's like a full metal." And I was like, "You are joking, aren't you? Like that's you're not being serious. That is an actual joke." And he was like, "No, I'm deadly serious." And I was like, I wasn't told about this. And then my younger brother gaslit me and said, "Oh no, you were told about this. You just forgot." And I was like, I can explicitly tell you I was never fucking told this. Because there's two things that would happen. One, I forget small things. I don't forget major surgery. And two, that's not something I wouldn't tell Lizzie, and Lizzie would never forget that. So I've been rightfully angry for days. But he sent me a text message to apologise today about that. So that was good.
Not good enough.
That is it.
I'm going to throw out that you were definitely told.
I definitely wasn't fucking told, Joe. I swear to God, I'll throw a pipe bomb on you right now.
You can't do more than you've already done.
Oh dear. Okay.
It felt like it's like a role play session, and yet I've somehow been downed more than I have in any of our combat sessions.
Joe, you take a wound.
I do.
Yeah,
you got
another one.
You'll have a new scar by the morning.
I'm gonna say that I'm just like, because I think I took I can't remember where I put my wound, my first wound.
It might be in the scars section in your character description bit.
Is there a scar section? Where is that?
In the character description bit, there's a thing.
Background.
All right, I'm gonna have to head off.
See
you guys next week.
Enjoy Milan. Go to
See you next week.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Oh, here you go.
Thank you.
Background scars.
Thanks for.
Oh no, I haven't.
Well, running it.
Yeah, no worries.
See you later.
Good job. Bye.
Safe flight and everything.
Thank you. No.
Where did he say he wanted it again? Where did